Hey, how you doing, paisanos? V here, coming at you with another episode today. Now, before beginning, I just want to say a quick thank you to Brandon Tamazowski. Tamazowski, is that how you say it? Thank you for becoming a new Patreon, Brandon. I really appreciate it. Guys, if you want to become a Patreon, click the links below. Also, if you have any questions, type in down below, hashtag Q4V, and ask me your question. I'll be able to answer at the end of my next Market Watch, like I'm going to do in this one. Since you're already down there, hit the subscribe button, like button, and notification bell. That thing works sometimes. Now, I just want to show you guys something real quickly. Looking at OTS Tournament Pack 9, we got Elemental Hero Stratos, Sky Striker A Shizuku, and Trickster Lycaris. Now, for the most part, these two are meta cards. These are ultimate rares that are meta relevant, okay? Then we got Elemental Hero Stratos, which obviously isn't meta relevant, but at the same time has future potential, okay? OTS Tournament Pack 8, once again, Sky Striker Ace Kagari, and at the time, Scapegoat was a meta-relevant card. Once again, these are both meta-relevant at the time. This got, of course, hit during the era of OTS Tournament Pack 8, but nevertheless, meta-relevant. And looking at Joel Lockbird, future potential. Kind of meta-relevant too, I guess. You can make a good argument for Joel Lockbird, actually. But nevertheless, there was great future potential with some current meta-relevance. Looking at OTS Tournament Pack 7, this is the last one, I promise you. Cosmic Cyclone was meta-relevant, Link Spider was kind of meta-relevant, and Arrow to Orange Light had zero meta-relevance. Arguably, the worst OTS Tournament Pack we've had. Even though it had the Shooter, which is a great super rare, as well as other great cards in this OTS Tournament Pack, the Ultimate Rares were pretty bad. So Cosmic Cyclone was roughly around $25 to $30, which I never agreed with that price point. You go back to my old Market Watches, you see me telling you, don't get this card, it's going to drop in value. Now looking at where it is right now, compared to Mystical Space Typhoon. Well, let's look at the current OTS Tournament Pack stuff. Thunder Dragon Colossus, for starters. So, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players will now be able to play pure Thunder Dragons. This is a good idea. Rest in peace to anyone's wallet who bought Thunder Dragon Colossus yesterday. Market price is $35. First edition is the same thing. Same, a little under its current market price, and I'm pretty sure it's going to drop. Look at other cards like Thunder Dragon Titan. Now, there's a ton of these in the market, but yeah, this card, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players that they're going to play pure Thunder Dragons, you're going to want to buy 3 of these. Price point, this card's only around $2, maybe even 3 if you're getting ripped off. Thunder Dragon Dark, another great card. Market price of this card is roughly around $7. Unlimited and first editions are at $7. Cards should be $20. You're going to want to get 3 of these. Thunder Dragon Roar, another card. Market price is roughly around $4.50, $4.50. We're actually seeing it roughly around $4 for this card. Another card that's pretty good. Thunder Dragon Matrix. It's 10 cents. I mean, it might go up to, but under $1. That's probably what the highest card's gonna go to. Super rare Thunder Dragon Matrix. You want your rares? Look in your quarter box of your OTS store. Even though it's probably be easier just to buy it here online. Then you got number 68, Snapping on the Sky Prison. A card that's a tech choice in pure Thunder Dragons. Once again, guys, this is a tech choice. It's like a Abyss Dweller in pure Thunder Dragons against their opponents. 12 cents. Only came out in 2017 Megatons, by the way. Up next, guys, if you are looking to play Thunder Dragons, why not Anti-Spell Fragrance? You don't run that many spells, and Anti-Spell Fragrance, pretty good against Sky Strikers, I hear. And if you run Denko Sucker with a face-up Denko and a face-up Anti-Spell, your opponent pretty much can't do anything. Pretty good, actually. Price point, and also, let me just throw it out there, let me just emphasize, later on this week we'll be getting the Spellcaster Structure deck. Pretty good to stop that. Also, guys, looking at this card, current price point right now is all over the place. The lowest is literally $1, okay? That's the lowest. For us Rarity Horse Market Watch Time, Anti-Spell Fragrance, Power Chaos, Yugi, The Destiny, the Prismatic Secret Rare, which is one I love. It's about $9, starting $9. You see it over here? Boom, $9 for this card. Now, I don't actually own this one. I actually own the DT4 ones, and they're about $3.50. Under it's $4. Under it's almost $5 market price for this card. You see over here, guys, $3.50. After that, it's roughly around $4s, and then it quickly hits back up to $5. You're gonna want to get a playset of these at the very least. You still want some nice rarity? Well, Anti-Spell came out super rare as well in OTS Tournament Pack 1. It's about under $3 roughly. Still a pretty good OTS Tournament Pack card, and I highly recommend you picking it up. 1 for Pendulums, 2 for General, and 3, hi, Thunder Dragons. You could run this card, and it works really, really good. Next, Prank Kids. Listen, I know I just talked a lot about Thunder Dragons, how pure Thunder Dragons is going to be a really good deck now. Well, it's always been a really good deck, but nobody wants to spend that much kind of money in Colossus. Well, if you are looking to play against Thunder Dragons at your locals, because every Yu-Gi-Oh player is looking to play Thunder Dragons, what better way to beat Thunder Dragons than prank kids? Now, I'm not here to promote prank kids. I'm really not. I'm just here to promote a little thing called facts. One of the YCSs, I forgot which one it was, actually. In the finals, it was Prank Kids versus Thunder Dragons. And if you go back and watch that video, Prank Kids straight up slapped the crap out of Thunder Dragons. It wasn't even a fair match, to be honest. It was a mismatch, to be honest with you. It was really bad. And I think Prank Kids have the best matchup, period, against pure Thunder Dragons. No doubt in my mind. Even though Thunder Dragons is going to be a good deck, Yu-Gi-Oh! Players are still going to be getting their invite with Thunder Dragons. Pure Prank Kids just utterly abuse Thunder Dragons to the point where it's just not even cool, man. Deck's relatively cheap, by the way. I have a video coming out soon, if not came out already, showcasing my Prank Kids deck list and what I played and how I got my top with pure Prank Kids, and giving my full breakdown of the deck. Every single thing, bit of information about Prank Kids in here, it's in that video. It's going to be coming out soon. Definitely go check that out. Up next, Sky Strikers. So Sky Strikers get yet another money card. I mean, that's kind of what it is. It's a money card. Engages now almost near 40s. They're about 39s, near its market price. Woodrank is around 30s. And then you got Kagaris, which are around 25s. To after that one's gone, they're hitting 27s. You got Shizukus that are all around 20s. And now we're gonna have another one. Why? Like, this is why I don't understand. I understand, Konami, you want to make the deck beautiful. And by the way, the deck is gorgeous, Konami. It really is. I'll be the first to say it. Max Rarity Sky Strikers, foreign, German, Italian, Spanish. It just looks amazing. I'll be the first to admit that. But why? Why give this deck another ultimate rare? It doesn't need it. For Nationals? Really? Nationals coming up soon? And then hitting it quickly afterwards when you release a new OTS tournament pack around August, September. That's what Chair told me. I have no idea if it's true or not. Why? It just doesn't make any sense. And I don't think that making an ultimate rare for this deck, especially so Kagami and Shizuku, we can understand. These are great cards the deck always uses. The deck doesn't always use Hayate. It might do throughout the match sporadically, but not as consistently and as much as Kagami and Shizuku. So, take that slot and should have given it to something else. That's probably my biggest gripe with the OTS Tournament Pack 10. This is a great box. This is a great box, and this might not be OTS Tournament Pack 10. I'll be the first to admit it. This, I could be lying to you, paisanos, and I apologize. This might not be OTS Tournament Pack 10. These are, though. Little side note about Konami in stores. We're getting they're instead of doing a shipment, very slowly of Konami OTS packs, they're just doing a bulk. And then it's gonna be a long while, and then we get requested in. For any of my fellow OTS store owners, you already know what I'm talking about. And yeah, by the way, this is OTS Tournament Pack 10. And no, the reason this video is coming out later on today is because I was in my store the whole day waiting for FedEx to come and to literally deliver these. And the reason I don't leave these in my store because players will break my glass for new stuff. It's Kentucky. I don't second guess them. I usually take these and throw them in my garage. And then when I go to my shop, I just take like 1 or 2 and just throw it in the shop, hide it, of course, lock it. But yeah, crazy times we're living in. Next, XX Saber Dark Soul Ultimate Rare. Market price is roughly around $7. On Unlimited, it's about $6.40 for this card. Okay, once again, XX Saber Dark Soul, great Ultimate Rare art. Unlimited, $6.40, no big deal. As far as first edition, oh okay, that'll be a cheap $35. $35. So you can spend $6 for Unlimited or $35 for first edition Dark Souls. Now, I'm not saying you should spend $35 on the first edition Dark Soul. I'm not saying that. But you're not a true remedy holder if you have Unlimited ultis. That's what I've been told by Chair. Moving forward, paisanos, System Down is a great card to buy right now because nobody's looking at it. Nobody's looking at it. Yes, it has a super rare printing. Yes, it has a crazy amount of other printings. But I'm talking about Ultimate Rare System Down. Now, looking at Ultimate Rare System Down, market price is roughly around $8.50. We're seeing it over here lightly played about $6 for a lightly played, Unlimited System Down. Ultimate Rare. It's a pretty good price, to be honest with you. I think that's a crazy steal. First edition is going to run you a lot more money. Once again, we got a $6 difference for Unlimited. And for first edition, we're going to be getting a $10 difference. As far as just one over here has listed, and another one here has $10, and for the most part, $10. It's up to you which one you want to get, but I'm going to let you know right now. Like I said, first editions, as we saw just recently with Dark Soul, First editions go up higher in value. Unlimiteds also will go up a little bit, but first editions are where the real money is. And I think System Down's a great card that will have great future potential because it's such a wipeout against machines. Gale Doggra only came out in Absolute Power Force. Could have been an OTS common reprint. Would have been good actually. But looking at it right now, it's roughly it's roughly around $2 for this card. It's a little weird because it's one of those weird cards you read and you go, is there a way I can make this a broken? Reading this card says you can pay 3,000 life points to send one monster from your extra deck to your graveyard. That's it. I mean, yeah, that's it. I guess so. I mean, it's not a bad card. It's just kind of crazy, to be honest with you. Like, how this hasn't got reprinted. And how no Yu-Gi-Oh player has found a way to break this card. Up next, Pot of Avarice. Or Pot of Rice, if you're like I am. Dark Relation 4 Pot of Avarice is hitting some dumb numbers for no reason. It's really bad. Market price of this card is roughly around $34, but it's not that. Unlimited Light plays 100. And after that, hits him roughly around 130. And after that one's gone, it's $150 for an ultra rare Pot of Avarice. The reason I hate this version so much is because we already have so many other rarities, including Secret Rare, which is just a higher version of this Pot of Avarice. Originally came out super rare, but to be honest with you, the best Pot of Avarice still is the ultimate rare that came out of Elemental Energy, the original one. Market price of this card is roughly around $30, and it's going up. It's 75s. And it does bottom out to the page, which is a short page, of $112. Pot of Avarice is going up in value because of the market. That's it. That's literally all there is. Once we get a ban list, and if this card's not on the ban list, it's going to cool back down. To be honest with you, it's kind of good that this card went up a little bit. If you want to be my 100% honesty, that these cards are kind of out of touch with their current price point, especially the market price, because the next is the Secret Rares. And this is guaranteed going to go up in value. With only 35 price listings, yeah, this is going to be a money card, in which before, this was kind of the area of the moneyness for Pot of Avarice. Now Secret Rare is going to be worth something. Good job, guys who did a buyout. Up next, Infinite Permanence is finally below the $40 price point. In fact, we're seeing it here roughly, just barely holding on to that $40 price point, roughly around $39. There's a couple of these listed over here, and then it hits back up to roughly around $40. Now, the thing about Infinite Permanence, I think the price point on this card is actually going to go up a little bit. With the release of Dark Neostorm, Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to want to get back into the game, or maybe even by the end of the week, Yu-Gi-Oh players are going to want to go back into the game and grab cards like Infinite Permanence. So we actually might see some of these get bought up a little bit. The price might go back up for a bit, and then it will tank down. In both instances, that's what's going to happen. It's going to go up, come back down even harder than it was where it currently went when it initially went up. Now, I don't know if Konami has any way to check at all. About OTS Tournament Pack 10. People already listed this on eBay, and that's kind of scummy. OTS Tournament Pack 10 Hita is $15. Galatea is $110. Sunlight Wolf's like $18. These are just obscure numbers for OTS packs, and this is something that's kind of crappy to see. Being an OTS store owner and seeing that other people are just selling the OTS stuff when you got great plays at your shop. I read a Reddit post last night of a shop in, I think it was Auburn, Washington, that has 50 players, and they're being turned away by the OTS store owner. I rarely read Reddit, but I really wanted to read that because it was something very interesting. 50 players that want to play Yu-Gi-Oh, but the OTS store owner is turning them away. Magic the Gathering store owner. Well, I don't know about you guys, but he can still be registered with Konami, and he can still be selling these. That wouldn't be far out of reach, especially since OTS cards are going for an insane amount of cash. Trickstar tokens are $20, like insane amount of cash. I wouldn't be surprised at all if this was happening, and this might be happening at other OTS stores. So please mind your OTS store. Make sure they're not selling crap on eBay, and making it harder for one, OTS store owners like myself who play by the rules to get screwed over. Two, you guys, you're getting screwed over by having to see these price points that don't exist. But yet, people are still selling these to Yu-Gi-Oh players who don't want to make the trek out to locals. And they have to deal with these kind of numbers, which is really unfair. It's really price gouging. $18 for a super rare Sunlight Wolf? Like, come on, that's not cool, man. Alright, guys, comment question of the day comes in from Jamie Town. Says, why the notification doesn't work every time I hit it? It's like, nope. I don't know, to be honest with you. I just know for some it does work, for some it doesn't work. Hopefully it works for you guys. I know YouTube with their algorithms are really weird about the notifications, and like I said, guys, I'm just hoping this works good for you guys. I don't know 100% how this works, but I know some people, when I go live on my live streams, they get excited because they do get the notification, and some don't. Sometimes it's sporadic. Sometimes you'll get it some days, and then other days you just won't get it. I'm just hoping you get it and YouTube fixes this issue. Also check your phone settings, maybe the iPhone, because iPhone settings are kind of crappy sometimes. They won't always put notifications, or they'll tell you to notify you about everything, and then you get a bunch of pop-ups on your goddamn phone. It looks like a bunch of ads. It's horrible. I disable a ton of my notifications on my iPhone, so that could be it. If you have an Android phone, I'm not sure how that works. Probably the same. I would just get rid of those notifications. For YouTube, yeah, I don't know. To be 100% honest with you, you might want to look into it more. I think that YouTube's just really weird at how their algorithm works, and that's what this all comes back to, their algorithm. Anyway, paisanos, I really appreciate you guys watching my video. Thank you so much for watching. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. Hit the like button. And you paisanos, have a great day.